What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, I hadn't spoken on this. I saw other people speak on this, of course. And that is recently, Team USA in an exhibition game against South Sudan was trailing for much of the game. And they were able to come back. LeBron James, to his credit, scored what was the game-winning layup for Team USA. And many people were going in on how Team USA struggled with the likes of South Sudan. One of these individuals was Gilbert Arenas. And he said about this performance, let's see. He said, come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. Now, for those of you who are younger, Cool Runnings was a very popular hit film from 1993 about a Jamaican bobsled team. I believe it was one of the last movies that John Candy did before he died in 1994. John Candy, I love John Candy. Man. I miss him so much. And he said, we're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We got to ship them shoes. Well, to be honest with you, Gilbert, don't we get our shoes from China? But anyway, they don't even have basketball rims, dog. We lost to people who got baskets in the back. They shooting on effing peach baskets and dirt. No shoes. Almost lost to some Africans. Almost lost to the Ahi tribe. Then he said about Joel Embiid, who played terrible that game. Embiid was goddamn throwing the game for his cousins and ish. And, Joel Embiid is Cameroonian. And look, it was, let me say this first. I don't like Gilbert Arenas. I think I've made that known. I don't like him. It's just me. I don't like him. I didn't like him when he played. I didn't like his game. And then, as he became a sports personality, I do respect the fact that he has established himself as a sports personality. I respect that. But as a person, I don't care for him. Okay. Remember he made some comments about dark-skinned black women that I thought were far more offensive than this bad joke. And over the years, he's just said dumb things, dumb, stupid things. And, he says a lot of things about the LeBron versus MJ, so-called debate, or fake, phony debate. He said some things I thought were stupid as shit. But, I understand why he's doing it. I get it. Now, back to the joke thing. To me, yes, it was very elitist, but that's something that you should expect from most NBA players. These guys are multimillionaires. They are used to a certain lifestyle. They're around certain people who are in the upper echelon of society. So over time, you're going to develop an elitist attitude and say certain things that may be funny to the people who you circulate around, but to the common person, it comes across as elitist, somewhat contemptuous and haughty. And at the end of the day, that's what it was. It was a bad joke. Humor is subjective. It was a bad joke. There might be something that I find funny that someone else will find offensive. That's the privilege that we have in this country. What we have now going on in this country are people who don't seem to understand that is within reason. It is basically my American right to say something that you will find offensive. That's my right. Now, if I go too far with it, and say something that violates company policy or something that becomes too much as far as the normal boundaries of society, then there'll usually be penalties. But to be honest with you, we only seem to have this smoke toward one another. We only seem to have this smoke toward one another because all these dudes that's going in on Gilbert Arenas, for the most part, with exceptions, they didn't have any smoke, and they still don't have no smoke for J.J. Redick. They don't have no smoke for, they don't have any smoke for Pat McAfee, what he said about Caitlin Clark. There was no penalties really for that. Nobody demanded that Pat McAfee get penalized or all this. We do the same thing. A lot of these dudes are factory reset Negroes, man. By that I mean they're basically reset to have the mentality that many plantation people on, like I said, on plantations had. It's like they're reset from 2024 to 1875. They're right from slavery, and they still got that mentality to serve massa. Factory reset niggas. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like these dudes, they just programmed. Crab in the barrels mentality cranked to 1,000. Everybody want to get at this dude and say it's racist. How could he be racist? He's black. So Gilbert Arenas is racist for saying that. But if this was, say, if this had been, I don't know, Doug Gottlieb saying something similar to this, you would have had those same dudes in their mind hard rewiring their whole prior argument against Gilbert Arenas, and in their Stockholm syndrome, banjo on my knee, buck dancing, rewiring configuration in their brain, they're going to make an argument for Doug Gottlieb. Well, I mean, it ain't like he lying, man. I mean, those ain't our people, man. What people got? Shoot, those people got people walk on shit, man. I don't do that, man. We civilized, man. They did us a favor bringing us over here. Yuck, 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 yuck. Just like how a lot of these same Negroes going in on Gilbert Arenas were agreeing with Donald Trump when he called Haiti and African nations shithole countries. Remember that? I get it, dog, but Donald Trump telling the truth, though, right? It ain't like he lying. Look how they live over there, man. Third world shit, man. So, come on, be consistent. If you're going to be pissed off about Gilbert saying it, be pissed off when they say it. But no, this wasn't racist. Ain't Gilbert Arenas, for the people with the slow term memory, didn't Gilbert just get in trouble for saying something about Europeans? How Europeans are ruining the game of basketball because the rule changes and all that? So which one is he? Is he racist against Europeans? Are you racist against Africans? Which one is it? He's not. He's just, to me, he's just an idiot who says dumb things. But, that's the thing about social media. And when you have your own podcast, and you basically have the freedom to say what you want to say. Within reason, you should be able to say what you want to say. Ain't that what a lot of us complain about on social media? That, especially on YouTube, how they filter and censor us and we can't say certain things. So we can't sit there and complain about not being able to say what we want to say. But then when somebody says something we don't like, now we want to shut that person down completely. That's not how it works. It's not about say everything that I agree with. Then when someone says something we don't agree with, all of a sudden we want to cancel that person. there's a lot of things that I don't say on here that I just stay away from. But sometimes, man, we gotta think more logically on things. Like, well, I'm not gonna go into that. That's a Patreon topic I was gonna go into. But yeah, what Gilbert said was stupid. It was stupid. But racist, no, no, no. Now look, if someone want to make a video and go in on Gilbert for saying a stupid joke in a long line of stupid comments, there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you've already been going in like I have on JJ Reddick and Pat McAfee. But it's just funny. I do notice whenever I do videos about JJ Reddick or Pat McAfee or Doug Gottlieb or anyone I'm saying something stupid, I noticed number one, the views aren't the same, and number two, there's an unusual amount of brothers, so-called brothers. I'm gonna start calling them factory reset Negroes in the comment section who defended them. They find, like I said, there's just something in their brains just rewires them to always defend Calvin. You know, that's the Calvin Candy defenders. Calvin! Calvin! Oh, Master Candy. Don't you talk about Master Skip like that. Oh, Lord.